How you doing, everyone? It's Kevin. I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to do a video on my yard sale treasures. I love to go to yard sales. It's something me and Julie like to do together, and I especially like it when I get to find some tools. And I have some pretty cool treasures to show you guys today. At least I think so. You know, we've been really busy on the new homestead and redoing this house here, but we still found a little bit of time to go do some yard sale shopping, which was pretty cool. So let me show you some of the treasures I found this summer while I was out yard sale hunting. Okay, the first thing I wanted to show you was the lathe. It says a professional woodworker. Let me show you what the tag is right here. This is the lathe. It's 4-speed. You know, it's not something I'm going to use a lot. So I didn't really need like a really expensive one, I don't think. And I don't think this is a very expensive one. But it does have 4 speeds and it does work. I just haven't cut any wood on it yet. And it has a 36-inch table. I paid $100 for that, and I'll show you some things that came with it. Alright, now these are the tooling that came with it, but I'm not going to say these are very good, but they're made by Craftsman. I seen one of them that had Craftsman on it. And whoever sharpened them did a really poor job on them. And I thought with my knife making skills that I would be able to put a good edge on these guys. I don't think I'll have any problem sharpening them up. And these 3 pieces here came with it too. Now, I don't know, I don't believe this. I don't know if that would go to a wood lathe. I mean, it looks like it might be homemade. I know it's some kind of a tool steel. There was 3 of these. And you can see this one here. I mean, this looks like it maybe go to a wood lathe, but they look like they're homemade. Oh. Here's another one here. This will just got that cupped inside there. Like I said, I don't know much about these. Like I said, these look homemade to me. They do look homemade. This all came with the wood lathe. And this guy here came with the wood lathe, which I know this is not for a wood lathe. This is a chisel. This is a right angle chisel. This has got a 90-degree cut on it. You can see it's in bad shape, but I think I can clean this up on my grinders, my 2x72-inch grinders, and I think I can make a really nice chisel out of that. And I do not have one of these, so this was a big plus for me. I really wanted this. It's an old one for sure. And one more thing came with the lathe. Now it did have the tool. The tool right here came with the lathe. I suppose this is to tighten everything down. As you can see, I haven't done anything with it. I did turn it on, see it run and everything. And this thing here came with it, and all them chisels were inside of it. And I like this little thing. This is something you would just drag around, put your tools in there and drag it around the house if you're working on something. It's actually pretty cool. It's made by Husky. This came with it. So what you've seen right there all came with the wood lathe, and I paid $100 for it. So let's get on to some of the other treasures here. Now we'll just move right on down the line. This wood rasp, I picked this up for $1. I paid $1 for this thing. Super heavy. And since we've been working on this house, I've actually used this thing quite a few times. So I really bought this to make a knife out of it, but I'm not so sure I want to make a knife out of it because I've used it so much. I may just hang on to it because it's still a pretty good wood rasp. $1. I got this hammer at a yard sale. I paid $1 for it. And I thought I would round this edge of this piece off a little more and use it for forging. I thought it would be a decent hammer to use on the forge. If you guys know what these hammers are used for, let me know. Because I don't know. I would just modify this hammer to work with my forge. Same goes with this one. I'm not sure what this goes to, what this hammer was used for. This is rounded really good on here. Very heavy. I'd say it weighs at least 3 pounds at least. This is not super flat, but you can see the shape of the hammer. Paid $1 for that. So I got $1 in each one of these 3. And this thing I had to pick up because you're going to see this in the video. I picked this up for $1. It's an old meat cleaver. The handle is like falling off of it. It looks very, very old. But we're gonna do a video on this thing. We're gonna restore this thing and bring it back to life, make it look like new. You guys seen my old video on the last meat cleaver I did. I'll try to leave a link at the top of the page. If you want to see that, you can check it out. But I really like restoring old knives and stuff like that. It's a pretty cool project. Nice. I think I can make something really nice out of that. So we'll move on down. All right, this was a pretty good find for me. You guys know I really like to work with metal more than I do wood. But I got this DeWalt 7-inch grinder. I think it's a 7-inch grinder. I'll give you some numbers off of it. It's a D2, looks like an 8494. It works great. I got this DeWalt grinder, and I don't know, I think there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. About 20 disc, 50 grit. I think these will be really nice to do some serious, you know, grinding, sanding, whatever. $30 I gave for this grinder and the disc. $30 bill, which I thought was great. And I picked this guy up. This is an old Matic. It's unreal how light this thing is. It's really light. I've already used this thing many times around the house. When we dug that ditch, the length of the house, this is the tool. One of the tools that I used to dig with. Super light and strong. So maybe one day we'll make a handle for it. This one's a little bit rough, but it still works good. It's definitely a good tool to have, especially with us building a new homestead. And if you guys haven't seen the new homestead channel, we'll leave a link at the top of the page for the new homestead channel. You guys can check it out. Now we got one more thing here. This was given to me free. Didn't cost me nothing. Oh, wait a minute. This guy cost me $3. This was $3 at the yard sale. You can't beat that for $3. That's already paid for itself quite a few times already. This one was free. It's a DeWalt or a Dremel. I don't know what you would use this for, honestly. I mean, I use circular saws, but this thing's little. And this is a little diamond blade on here, diamond bit blade that looks like to me. I'm not sure if it's worn completely out or what. It feels pretty rough. I'm not sure what a person would use, maybe cut metal. I'm not sure. But that was a freebie, and it does work good. So we got one more thing to show you guys, and I didn't buy it, but Julie found it, and I'm going to show it to you. All right, this is it. She found this at a yard sale. It's been used, I think the guy said one time. It's a, I've never heard of this thing before. It's a gas, oilless fryer. Never heard of it, never seen one before. This is the first one I ever seen, and I haven't tried it yet. But we're kind of anxious to try it to see how it works. 25 bucks, $25. Now that tells me either it didn't work good or he didn't know how to cook in it or something. I'm not sure. But I'll give you some close-ups of it. Maybe somebody has used one of these before. There's the name of it right there. Big Easy. I mean, I don't know. We'll have to just try it and see what it does. And the thing is I didn't mind buying it because if it doesn't work, it doesn't do what they say it does. If it doesn't work, I can always use this stuff off of here for another gas grill or something like that. But for $25, I don't think you could beat that thing. I'll give you a little better view of it. Alright, I was just going to give you a little closer view of this thing just to let you see what it looks like. And there's the name on it. It does take gas. And it says it's an oilless fryer. It has a basket. I'm not sure how all this works. I'll set it down here. I see it's got this hook here. Must be for pulling the basket out, I would say. To pull the basket up out of whatever, out of the fryer. But what's weird about it is I don't know exactly how this thing works. You can see it's just a pot. There's no heat vents or nothing on it. There is some vents up here around the top. I suppose that's to let the heat out. Let's take a look down inside this thing. Let's take this guy out. Let's look inside. Right there's your gas burner. You can see that gas burner going all the way around there. It's just a tube with some small holes in it. You see them small holes? It just goes all the way around the inside. All the way around. Let me check out this pot. It's got a big bump in the middle. That must be for drippings. And you must put a pot down underneath in the bottom for drippings. Because it has a hole right through the center of it. We'll slide it back down in there. So I'll tell you what, when we go to cooking this thing, I'll do a video just to see how this thing works. We'll do a video on it and see how it works when we get it ready to cook. With Thanksgiving coming up soon, you never know. We might do something in there, maybe a chicken. I don't know. I don't know if that thing would fit a whole turkey in there. Maybe a small one. But it is gas, has its own little regulator. So, I don't know. We'll try it. For $25, we'll give it a shot. If not, like I said, I can take all the plumbing off of it and use it. It's got we can adjust our fuel. All that happy stuff. I think that'd be alright. Even if it doesn't work good as a cooker. Alright, that's some of the yard sale finds that I found. Give me some feedback. Let me know what you think of what I picked up and whether I got a good deal or not. Let me know what you're finding. What are you finding out there? Are you yard sale shopping and finding tools? The only thing I know is if I look for yard sales, I normally go to Facebook or Craigslist or something like that, or in the newspapers, and I look for them community sales. Usually if you can find them community sales, guess what? You got a lot more variety of different type of stuff, and if you go early enough, like me, I always go real early. I'm one of them early birds that nobody likes, and I go in and I buy up as many tools as I can. You do that, and you're going to find yourself some good tools. So let me know what you think, and let me know in the comments below if you do any yard sale shopping and what you find. So I would like to tell everybody thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave me thumbs up, thumbs down, or a comment if you'd like. Till next time.